Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Erica Suter here on Female Athlete Performance Training. If you have not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button below so that you can get the most recent updates anytime I post a new video. Today is all about off-season programming, and this is my favorite time of year as we approach the summer because I am starting to draft all of our off-season programs for my in-person clients in Tampa as well as my remote athletes. And I'm super passionate about off-season because it has always been the season for me to level up and become even better for fall season. Athletes are truly made in the off season. And I remember hearing soccer player Mia Hamm, such a legend, talking about the importance of off-season training. And I read her book back in the 90s when I was a young female athlete, and her take on off-season impacted me so much. And it was shortly after I had read that book in middle school when I started to do strength, speed, and conditioning as a young athlete. So, what does off season look like? And I want to give everyone just a basic rundown of templates. So, a lot of coaches do it differently depending on where they are, who they're working with, the facilities available. So, there's a lot of different templates, but generally, we want to train anywhere from 4 to 5 times a week. And the way I lay it out typically for the majority of my athletes is we do at least 4 times a week training at a minimum so that we can get in our speed, our total body strength, our deceleration work, and our power work as well. And all those 4 days, we're doing sprinting or jumps. Every single day, we're doing an explosive movement. But then 2 of those days, we're doing total body strength. And then if we do a fifth day, then we'll add extra conditioning if there aren't games going on in the summer, or we might add another speed day. So it's really important in the off season that athletes stick to a general template like this. Twice a week, not truly ideal in the off season, especially when we have such an opportunity to really load up athletes and put them under a lot of duress because they have off from games. So at this point, we don't have to walk on eggshells as coaches and tiptoe around load. We can truly build them up. And in that first few weeks of an off season program, a lot of athletes will say they're sore just because the volume's so high, but we can really get away with it because they don't have to be fresh for games on the weekend, or their club team is off from practice, which is such an amazing thing. I love not walking on eggshells as a coach, and I love just really loading up my athletes and really challenging them. So, as far as what happens during these exact days, so here's how I break it down in the most simple way. So, Mondays, start of the week, while everyone is fresh, this will be our max velocity, AKA speed day. So we will be doing 10-meter flies, time 40s, and that's really it. We'll warm up with jumps and mechanical work, so skipping, marching variations, A skips, but then we'll get right into the sprinting. And of course, everything's timed with the free lap timing system. Shout out to free lap if you need one. Click the link below in the caption. Truly valuable for tracking speed data and publishing speed data so that we know throughout the offseason that athletes are improving. So Mondays are max velocity day. And then Tuesdays, we are in the gym. So we are in the gym. We are doing total body strength. We're doing deadlifts, single leg deadlifts, split rear foot elevated split squats. We're doing pull-ups, push-up variations. So we're trying to hit every muscle group, but we're able again to get away with a lot more volume. So we might add an extra hip dominant movement or an extra pulling movement. We're doing jumps in the beginning as well. So bunny hops, pogo hops, vertical jumps. We're using the jump mat to track our vertical jumps. So it's really important that you guys do the 4 day a week, 5 day a week template because it's a lot to get in. It is a lot. And then Wednesdays we'll do deceleration work, so working on single leg landing mechanics and controlling momentum during deceleration and then change of direction. And then we'll do sprints again. So we'll do another speed day and just really making sure that we're still exposing athletes to that max velocity work. So we're going over 30 meters distance in our sprints. And we're not just doing that once a week. We're doing it a couple times a week so that they get that exposure, and we can give them that exposure in the summertime, and we can really tap into the central nervous system, because again, we don't have games on the weekends. So we can start to load them up more. And then Thursdays, we're back in the gym doing a total body strength day. And again, this is just a general template. There are some athletes, especially remote athletes, who are having hockey tournaments in the summer or who are going to ECNL Nationals. So sometimes the Monday through Thursday template is not for them, and I have to tweak around those games and those tournaments. So this is just super general. And this is why I recommend finding an in-person coach in your area to really understand your schedule and make sure that they're writing out everything correctly around that game, around that tournament. And then Friday, when we add a fifth day, so that might be playing pickup soccer or getting some ball work in, but just super unstructured. And I encourage athletes to actually do that on their own if they're not with me. So still getting some touches in, but in a very free play, unstructured setting. And then the athletes who do come to me and we can get away with that fifth day, we'll add in speed and conditioning again. So again, we're getting in those over 30-meter sprints and making sure we're getting exposed to max velocity training. I know this is just glossing over the tip of the iceberg. There's so many off-season programs out there, like you can literally Google them, but just keep in mind that not all of them take into account the player's summer schedule, their training age, their maturation. So if it's a middle school athlete, that's a big one as well. And just be very aware of who you're working with. And those are some of the things I would look out for, whether you're looking for an in-person performance coach or a remote performance coach. It has to be customized to the season that athletes are in, their age, their training age, their injury history. So definitely keep that in mind. And if you guys want more customized off-season programs, and if you're ready to embark on your remote journey, definitely check out the programs in the caption below. So I offer just 2 online programs. So the first one is just a jumpstart program. You just want the workouts based on the season you're in. You just want to do it on your own, no accountability, like you got this. So definitely check out the Jumpstart program. But if you need the check-ins, if you need to talk to me and constantly be in open communication, I highly recommend the Performance program. That one also includes a lot of nutritional work, registered dietitians coming on our Zoom calls, as well as mindset and mental skills coaches. So definitely check out the Performance plan if you just need that extra touch and you need to reach out to me more because your schedule is just constantly changing. So that's in the caption below. But if you guys are looking for an in-person coach, just shoot me a message. Happy to help point you in the right direction for your location. So I hope that helps as far as off-season training. I am so pumped for my girls in Tampa, Florida, and I can't wait to kick this off. And I hope you guys have an incredible off-season as well.